Taking on a challenge is a lot like riding a horse, isn't it? If you're comfortable while you're doing it, you're probably doing it wrong. Can someone who has ridden horses confirm this? As the man once said, the harder you work, the luckier you get. This is what we'd call a head scratcher, but he's got a point. I do love a locker room. It smells like potential. To an untrained nose, it might smell like sweat socks, so we're glad Ted's here to clear that up. I always thought tea was going to taste like hot brown water. And do you know what? I was right. Amen, Ted. If that's a joke, I love it. If not, can't wait to unpack that with you later. Me, whenever I can't tell if someone is being sarcastic. You know what the happiest animal on earth is? It's a goldfish. You know why? It's got a 10-second memory. Be a goldfish. If the internet has taught us anything, it's that sometimes it's easier to speak our minds anonymously. If that ain't the truth. I think that you might be so sure that you're 1 in a million, that sometimes you forget that out there you're just 1 in 11. In other words, be a team player, okay? I feel like we fell out of the lucky tree and hit every branch on the way down, ended up in a pool of cash and Sour Patch Kids. 10 out of 10 going to use this saying the next time I find $20 in my pocket. It's just a group of people who care, Roy. Not unlike folks at a hip-hop concert whose hands are not in the air. Put those hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. If you care about someone, and you got a little love in your heart, there ain't nothing you can't get through together. Who needs couples counseling when you have the above quote? Your body is like day-old rice. If it ain't warmed up properly, something real bad could happen. Remember this the next time you decide to go for a run without stretching. Ice cream is the best. It's kinda like seeing Billy Joel perform live. Never disappoints. What's that saying? You scream, I scream, we all scream for Billy Joel. I promise you there is something worse out there than being sad, and that's being alone and being sad. Ain't no one in this room alone. Is someone cutting onions in here? There's 2 buttons I never like to hit. That's panic and snooze. I, unfortunately, like to hit both, multiple times per day, but I'll try to be better about that. I believe in communism. Rom-communism, that is. If Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan can go through some heartfelt struggles and still end up happy, then so can we. Thinking about becoming a politician just to make this an official political ideology. If God would have wanted games to end in a tie, she wouldn't have invented numbers. No, she would not have. I've never been embarrassed about having streaks in my drawers. You know, it's all part of growing up. An embarrassing but impressive metaphor about tying a whole bunch of soccer matches. Our goal is to go out like Willie Nelson, on a high. This one is just chef's kiss. This woman is strong, confident, and powerful. Boss, I tell you, I'd hate to see you and Michelle Obama arm wrestle, but I wouldn't be able to take my eyes off of it, either. Get you an employee who compares you to Michelle Obama and then puts you into an imaginary scenario in which you are arm wrestling her.